to our live stream here. It's Weird Wednesday. It is Weird Wednesday. Wednesday post Halloween, post Day of the Dead. Alright, but I'm still not sure what happened to Panda. He's not transforming back. We're a little bit worried. He's still not transforming back from a spider. This is kind of disturbing. Oh, we've got hate mail. Alright, Astrobate. I thought you already submitted a game for this week. I guess that was last week. The heck? I don't know what that is. Alright, thanks for the submission for this week, Astrobate. Uber driver was supposed to be on the list. Alright, whatever. Yes, thank you for the hate mail. Roll on troll. Roll on a troll challenging to the wrong time control, but whatever. It'll be easier to flag him this way. Guys, at the bottom of the screen it says 7 plus 5 casual challenges. Therefore, challenge me to 7 plus 5. But we'll get this over with. Chess Knight 60. Where's my king again? Oh, in the middle of the board. Okay. Occupy the center. Look at that queen. Troll is playing the. He's playing. The kings are on the normal square. So and rook, and one bishop. So it's kind of like normal chess. Pretty close, actually. Close, yet so far away. So close. The Chigorin. Oh, it's 5 plus 3. I gotta play a little bit quicker. Take advantage of Troll's sloth. Greed, sloth. Uh-oh. Hello, Mr. Bishop. That was a nice idea. You know what? I really don't like that. I really, really don't like that. Really, really. What about taking, giving up my center? I don't think so. I don't think so. We're just gonna play like e6. It's a little passive but solid. Not happy with my knight on G. H8 knights, H1 rook knights. Rook knights. Strange to call them rook knights. It's a rook knight. Wow, attacking my pawn. Not very nice, to be honest with you. It's not a very friendly thing to do. Not at all friendly. My rook knight. You gotta do what you gotta do. I guess we're gonna be castling queenside. Oh my god, man. Pawns galore. Wow, that's a lot of pawn moves. You like your pawn moves, don't you? You're a little pawn happy. Every time you move a pawn, you like weaken your position. You know about that, right? Guess we're gonna have a knight problem. Maybe G6 is in order. No, I'm just talking about pawn moves. I gotta get out of here. Damn. I'm a little boxed in. It's gonna take some time to unravel. But fundamentally, I think black has a solid position. Maybe the focus should be always on the center in chess 960 and normal chess. Chess 960 just kind of increases the importance of the center. Yeah, so interesting. Interesting. Which way do we want to do this? Both plausible. Take with the bishop, give up the light squares. The light square is going to be tough, dude. Yeah, I better give him the other bishop. My other brother, Daryl. Alright, we're going to try to hunker down here. Fundamentally, not giving him the light square bishop for the knight. You can have my other brother. Actually, he's got take, queen a7, which is a little scary. We'll just have to deal with it. He's all over me with the knight g3, knight f5. Feels like computer. Greetings, stream and streamer. Computerized. Wow, f5. No tactics here. I'm like boxed in. I got good control of the d5 square. Fundamentally holding the line. Bring it on, bro. What are you gonna do? Oh, you got me. You got me, man. Got me with queen a7. Oof. One day we're coming for you. One day soon. Eventually my knight is going to get off of h8. Troll got his worst piece out of the game. Okay, is there a realistic option here to sacrifice b7? I think it should be seriously considered. Sacrifice b7 for time. Is it enough? I don't know. If I sacrifice b7, it's going to be a problem with c7. I'm going to keep him bottled up down there. Welcome to a8. I'd rather do this than play king d7, have him take on b7 and have a problem with my c7 pawn. He'll play bishop f4, and then how am I going to protect that on c7? This way his queen is kind of actually out of play. So I don't mind it, you know. And I guess there will be other problems. Potentially. How about your king, bro? We're coming for you. I've got challenges. Caspa Negro, learning chess, pawn is weak. Whose pawn is weak? Pawn is weak, not enough games. Maybe he does. Alright. So, g5. Or check. g5 is always a possibility. Damn it, dude. Where are you going? g5 or g6? How am I going to get my knight out? Uh-huh. Don't even think about it. Yeah, I was gonna say. Instant recipe. H4, anyone? guess d4 is not a good move. If I only had a knight. Oh no. Oh no. Queen b5? He's gonna move his king. The knight is the only problem. I need to play bishop g8, knight f7. Look, Mom, my b7 pawn is protected. It's like an exchange French. We could probably count on him losing on time. That's a nice. That's a nice. Wow. Oh my gosh. He does have queen a7 now, which I missed. It's kind of important. But we can defend. Probably want to play h4 at some point. The ambulance. Poker demon. Yeah, the queen on a8 is not. It's chess 960. It was a weird situation in the opening. He just lost on time. So queen a7. I assume white's still better. Queen a7. I've got a problem with my knight on h8, which is the worst piece in chess 960. He got his bad knight out immediately. Presumably white is better here. Winning, in fact. Winning according to Stockfish. Wow, okay. Queen a7, I thought queen c6. Did I miss something? g6, h5, so you should just take the pawn. Yeah, I should have played h4 if I had had the chance earlier. I should have played h4 now. You know, and only then played b6. That was a blunder. Still, I'm worse, but I can trade queens here. So basically, like, there, 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 there. And I'm just, like, worse with the enemy having... The opponent having two bishops here. Knight on h8 never got resolved. Interestingly enough, I was better at some point. Wow, I should have done what? Yeah, I mean, I thought he made a lot of pawn moves. I made a bad decision here. I was concerned if I take here. I mean, the thing is, yeah, it messes up his pawn structure, but I mean, this bishop is so strong. I thought I'm going to have problems, like, offsetting that. But apparently it was way, way, way better than what I did. That's a like, really bad judgment by me. But not so easy to be a computer, you know? So, hey, it's Miro, our only subscriber challenger. Wednesdays we take subscribers first. That is an unusual position. Queen on a8. Yeah, but I mean, I'm terrible at chess 960 in the opening stage. I'm basically like a bumbling idiot for some reason in the early stages. Once I get out of the opening, I'm fine, but it's funny, I'm not an opening-centric player in normal chess, but in chess 960, I'm like retarded. I always get a bad position against everyone when I play chess 960 in the first 10 moves. for some reason. I don't know. It seems like the opening principles are harder to apply or something. All right, we're playing e4, but I'm supposed to play weird openings today. So it's Weird Wednesday, unusual openings. We'll think of something creative here. Weird openings. If we play a, what if we play some kind of offbeat? Oh, never mind. An offbeat. No, you're not giving me a lot of options here. With that move, I wanted to play like pawn takes pawn, queen f3. I think I saw a game where someone played d4 here once. How does that work? That looks bad. Either way, black plays it. Like, okay, never mind. I know knight f3 is a move. Oh, it's hard to come up with something original against the Falkbeer. Falconberry. Bring it on, man. The end game cometh. I mean, it could sacrifice a pawn, I guess. Actually, I can play pawn takes e5 in this position. I have queen h4 check g3. I don't know how bad is that. Is it really bad? Presumably pawn takes pawn, knight c6 probably. It's not that clear. It's basically like it feels like a Philidor counter gambit reversed. James West, master of the Philidor counter gambit. He was a long-time New Jersey master. Became obsessed with the originally a Fischer clone. He became obsessed with the Philidor counter gambit. All right, queen d4. That's kind of materialistic, isn't it? Now that's a materialistic burger. So, what if I just take? Screw it. We just play an endgame. Peter Falk, misspelled. Fanatic man. Peter Falk's relatives are Hungarian. We have a statue of him here in Budapest. It's F-A-L-K. Acerbate. Falk Miksha Utsa. That's actually the street where the Hungarian Chess Federation is, for your information. Is there any sense in taking with the knight here? Because of his Hungarian heritage, Peter Falk is revered here in Hungary. Falk. Not Falk, like Faulkner. Falk, Falk, Falk. Otherwise known as Columbo. Columbus, Ohio. Knight f3. What's the difference, honestly, between like bishop f4 and knight f3? Gita B. Hi. How are you? hope everything is okay with you. Nice to see a subscriber here on the stream. So that's the one thing I was worried about, to be honest, when I was debating bishop f4. I could have played it this way. You just bought a house. Congratulations. Wow, that's awesome. Actually, I was thinking about one too. That's funny. Now I have to play knight a3. I was looking at an apartment. That's very cool. Big life-changing event, buying a house or apartment. Alright, bishop f5. Congratulations. Wow. Man, you're just so materialistic. You gotta stop that. Stop trying to take my stuff. Falk Peter, of course. Falk Peter. Gita B, congratulations. That's awesome. Alright. I'm going to finish this game up here. I hope winning. Man, he's so aggressive. He's like, can't control himself. Uncontrolled aggression from Hayasmiro. He's basically like a kleptomaniac. He's trying to steal stuff. You don't want to like let him loose in the store or something. Wow. Pawn takes. I think we gain a little more control of the center, the possibility of protecting that pawn. My guy is attacked. Watch out for knight d5. Knight f5. What am I going to do? Oh, reconnecting. How's my internet doing? Alright. King e2. Dropping a piece. c3. Dropping a pawn. Bishop e3. So what's up with bishop e3? Knight d5? That's not a problem. Well, it's sort of a problem. Like, it's going to mess up my pawn structure. But there's more to life than pawn structure. There's real estate. Damn, how does he have so much time? Dude, the Federal Reserve is going to be hiking interest rates today. Predicted to be like 0.75 percentage point. We're hoping the dollar strengthens. Can the dollar strengthen? Man, he's so brutal. I don't like this guy. Good morning, mister. Can I get a good exchange rate for my dollars? November 2nd. Interest rate hike. Come on, Federal Reserve. We'll see what happens. How's things in Serbia? How's the Serbian? What's the Serbian currency? By the way, I don't remember. Survivable. Yeah, that's about the best you can ask for nowadays. The dinara. Dinara. I forgot, I was only there once. Diners. The Diner Club. They have diners cards. We had a credit card called Diners. In the US. In the old days. Diners Club. The Dinars Club. The dinosaur. What kind of money do dinosaurs use? Dinars. Name Gagunashvili Merab. That's funny, I just saw a picture Yeah, I just saw a picture yesterday of like the Georgian youth team, and he's a grandmaster from Georgia. There was a picture of him when he was like a little kid with Azuria and all these other young Georgian players. I don't personally know him, but he's like a known Georgian grandmaster. But it's funny how things always happen like that. Like I haven't thought of the name Gagunashvili like ever really, and like it's in my head yesterday, and you mention him. So he was in the photo with Azuria, and Azuria was older. Azuria looked like he was like 17, 18, and Gagunashvili was like a kid, so I guess he's younger than Azuria. I don't remember if I've ever seen him. There's a lot of Georgian players that are like all become grandmasters. Man, Hayesmiro is ridiculously strong. 2202. WJ Loot just subscribed to Tier 1. Subscribe for 40 months. Guys, I have a lesson a little later, so we've got a 2-hour stream today. Oh, chess results, okay. I should put my... Damn, dude, he's relentless. I should put my senior championship in there. This guy is just not stopping to harass me. Every single move he plays is like perfect and attacks something with tempo. And he's faster than me too. It's just brutal. What am I gonna do? I have to develop my pieces. The A5 might be dangerous though. Maybe he should have played A6. I don't know. A6 might be a bit safer than A5. How does he have so much more time than me? He just moves like a clock. 2202. Aesmer has a bad score against me. Man, time. Hey, it's Shirov? Shirov's playing. I didn't realize like Shirov still lives in Spain. Or he still plays for Spain, I don't know. This was weird, man. I played D3. He takes. I guess here I have to find a better move. I should just take back on E4. I mean, that was the original plan. I didn't mention this, guys, but I mean, Black's probably slightly better in ascending, but that was what I intended. This was just a crazy move for Weird Wednesday. Wow, F6? Really? Oh my god, what is that about? What is that? You're attacking my lead pawn. The League of Legends. Hey, it's Alexei Shirov. Let's get his autograph. Rook AE8. C4. I don't like this anymore. Do not try this at home. Jesus Christ. There's no safe place for my king. Because the rook's coming to e8. And that I didn't expect. That move is okay by me. I don't mind that. That's a surprising move. Back where you go. Back where you were, as you were. Maybe I can survive. He's gonna lose from a winning position on time or something. I think this is like a winning position for black, basically. I still think you should bring the rook to the center. Maybe not that easy. Still, I believe his position is probably okay, though he spoiled his advantage. What about like rook d3 check, by the way? You had rook d3 check. King e4, rook he8, or hd8, threatening f5. Not clear if that's a threat or not, but it looks like kind of scary. Rook d3 check. WJ Loof, how's things going? How was your Halloween? Current position. I don't know if I'm better or worse. Probably not better. Better on time only. Someone suggested a5. Busting out. Sure about this, but I'm probably okay at least. We'll at least get our pawn back. Check. A drawn rook ending. So now it's his king that's more uncomfortable than mine. He's got to be careful here. Outside Ponda. The outside Ponda. Check, check. Wait a second. What does this do? What does this button do? You had a big party the same night as the town. Nice. Halloween sangria with 9 types of booze. Ooh, that sounds illegal. That's worse than a Long Island iced tea. Is it mate yet? Panic mode. That was a heads up move though. Oh my god. Did he win a rook there? No. I think it's a draw. It would have been a draw if he didn't drop mate. He's a victim of a cheapo. But I gave him perpetual check. I'm lucky I'm not dropping a rook with that cheapo. I gotta go, guys. I'll be right back. When you gotta go, you gotta go. We will be right back in a couple of minutes. Just think about well, WJ Leaf can entertain with Asterby, the chat, and I'll be right back. Sorry about the cheapo. Hey guys, what's up? Sorry for the delay. Had something come up. Alright. Minor event happening here. Alright, we're ready to go. Next game, Learning Chess Schumacher subscribers. Conspiracy Karpov theories. TASS. Well, I'm sure they know the truth in Serbia. Alright. Yeah, you had rook d3. It looks very strong. You were definitely winning. I mean, as usual. We know, but can't tell you. Okay, how to beat the Caro-Kann. We need something new here. We need something absolutely new against the Caro-Kann. Caro-Kann. How do you guys like Hammer Time? Not a good joke. You can tell us, because we're on your side too. Alright. Oh, yeah, that was in the news yesterday. Germany's like, Serbia has to decide, you know, are you on the Russian side or the European side? In honor of someone on Sound who's on vacation in the British Virgin Islands, lucky bitch, we're gonna play his favorite opening, the caveman attack. No, the hillbilly. I've never played a hillbilly before. I mean, I only play a hillbilly on TV. Never actually played the hillbilly. Just think of it as a Budapest gambit, I guess. F3 right away. If F3 right away, black plays knight F6. So I'm supposed to play queen H5. That's like Simon Williams' attack or something. I don't know, man. I face this as black. What side are we on? Why are we paying 5 times the normal price of gas to Putin? Anyway, guys, it's a good day today. I'm not going to vent about politics. It's a good day any day that the U.S. government hikes interest rates for me. So, make the dollar stronger again. I guess it's bad if you're like a realtor. E6. Oh, the housing market. You're killing the housing market. We can't like increase housing prices for no reason whatsoever constantly. You're killing us. We can't double the price of housing every year. Queen H4. Benny Hill. I'm having a very manic week. I don't know. I'm kind of crazy. So we got Sumaher. Guys, less than 2 weeks now to the World Senior. Learning Chess Caspanegro. You can tell us anything. We're on your side. The evil axis of Hungary and Serbia. Hey, do you guys have a Chinese PlayStation in your country? Now I'm afraid to like walk by the Chinese embassy and like give them the finger. They might like drag me inside. It's literally like really close to where I live. I always do that when I walk by like the Chinese embassy and the Russian embassy, which are both like pretty close to my house. I just walk by and like give them the finger. I'm afraid they're gonna drag me inside, interrogate me. All right. Anyway, enough politics. I'm sorry, guys. I'm just kind of hyped up and manic. What is that? Holy mother of novelties. G5. G5 theoretical novelty. Dude, that's just sick. G5. Wow. My first hillbilly attack and I get G5. Or G5'd, let's say. That's just a really rough introduction. Queen takes G5, Rook G8. And it's a lot like a French. There are a lot of variations in the French where you're like taking the G pawn, black plays Rook G8. But my G2 pawn would fall. So Queen G5, Rook G8, Queen E3. Rook takes G2. You gotta kind of ask yourself, do ancient aliens really exist? I don't know, man. I mean, it's not clear. Queen takes G5, Rook G8. Actually, I don't have to go to E3. I could go to F4. That's probably worse. I should go to E3. Rook takes G2, Knight takes E4. Knight takes E4, Queen takes E4, hitting his Rook. You know, I mean, screw it. I'm going to take this, and you're going to show me the refutation. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's no refutation. I feel like Sesame Street. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Do you guys remember that? Only Asterbate is old enough to remember that. The best part of Sesame Street was they did this like animation with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And I learned the numbers like that, probably from Sesame Street. Wow. Just wow. You don't even want my pawn on G2. You're going to just play knight A6 on intuition. Seriously. Allowing for like bishop C5 potentially. That's crazy. Yeah, I mean, bishop C5 is a problem. I don't really want to see that, so... Were you too old for that animation, Asterbate? You older than me. Grandpa Asterbate. Man, Sumaher is just... He's just, like, losing it. Wow. Totally random. Knight G4? What? Oh, he's lost his mind. Ooh, I think this gambit, like, just totally made him malfunction. Dude, he's crazy. The Electric Company. Yeah, who doesn't like the Electric Company? Nowadays, Electric Company not as popular as it once was, considering the prices. Okay, I guess we can play Knight C3. $25.80. My rating is like blue now. You see that? It's new feature of Lichess. At the bottom, my rating became blue. Is Sparkle Horse a budget unicorn? Dude, it's a band. There was just a documentary about him. I mean, he's dead, but Mark Linkus. There was a documentary about Sparkle Horse that just came out. There's a lot of famous people in it, like David Lynch. He, like, killed himself. But I like to play the pony. You know, I like to pretend I'm a brony. I like to play the brony card just to keep people guessing. Yeah, I gotta play knight h3 here. And he's got knight takes f2, knight takes f2, knight takes f2, rook takes g2. Oof, I got knight d1 if necessary. We can hunker down in the nuclear hunker down in the bomb shelter with knight on cd1. You're such a psycho. I have bishop takes e6. But no development. d4, anyone? d4, queen d4. d4, queen d4. Knight takes f2. Rook takes g2. It kind of seems like I have to take it. I just have queen h5 check. Damn. So this doesn't work at all for him. The queen h5 check is going to just, like, get me out of the pin. I totally didn't realize I had queen h5 check. How long did I have queen h5 check? Only now. Yeah. Apparently David Lynch was a Sparkle Horse fan. He made really soulful, unique. He had a very unique, soulful sound. He was a tortured soul, obviously. Queen h4. This might not work. That could be a problem. Oof. Okay, last chance. I blundered. No, wait. I blundered? Takes rook. Bishop takes. Ooh, I blundered. Is that a big deal? Is that a fact? Man, there was just no need to do that. I could have played, well, what else could I have played? I could have freaking castled, probably. d4. Well, I mean, it's not clear he's threatening anything right now. Immediately. But it's like, what do I do? The big question on everyone's mind is knight a4. That's a surprising move. Is it a good one? Hey. Queen takes h2. 25 seconds left. I just think that bishop is pretty darn annoying. And if I can eliminate it from the board, maybe I'm winning. There is some weird stuff going on here. There is some weird stuff going on. He took that away. Oh. Oh no. Wow, that's bad. That's really bad. I blundered a piece. My god, bishop takes f2. Are you serious? 1986? He had queen e4 check. Oh man, I blundered. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. I'm not down any material. I'm down a pawn. Jesus Christ. Totally missed bishop takes f2. His e6 pawn is hanging. He's the greatest, like... Wow, what is that? He's defending the pawn. Defenders of pawn. Rook takes f5. What? How's my development? Good? Good, good. Azerbaijan's favorite. Good, good. I had a feeling you were going to do that. Isn't that weird? Oh my god. My h-pawn's hanging? You have to be kidding me. Dude, that's not a thing. He's unbelievable. $1986. How the hell is that? Now what do I do? We blockade. Seize everything. Seize the day. Mate. What the hell is going on here? That's pretty scary. Yeah, I don't know. I'm just happy to get a draw here. I don't know. I don't know if I can try to win. I'm too low on time. Maybe I'm better in the final position. These pawns are really far advanced. Like one slip. Computer's calling it a draw. I was better though. I was winning for a moment. I was winning after knight d6 check. But I don't know how. Oh, so this is a blunder. Wow, that's surprising. Rook takes b7 is a blunder. My only winning move is rook g7 first. It's some very complex line. Like rook g7 and I guess knight e5, bishop f4 or something. Oh, bishop f6, yeah. Bishop f4, bishop f6. I would never find that. So I was like in a tournament game. And man, I was crushed. This is crazy, dude. What I blundered with bishop takes f2, though. I was winning when I blundered bishop takes f2. Of course knight a4 is bad. I can take here. What? Oh, I should have just taken and given you the rook on h1. If I take and give you the rook, I'm just up a piece. I'm like an idiot. Oh my god. That's ridiculous. Alright, anyway, very bad game by both of us. Learning chess up next. We are not... Yeah, even it looks like Hans, but it's not. It's more like the Wizard of Oz. c4... Grob. The macho Grob. In honor of Michael Basman, who passed away last week, who I never knew but had a really great reputation as a chess coach and promoter of the game, representative of the game. I don't like the Grob, but we'll honor Michael's memory. He wrote books on the Grob. Okay, so I guess h6. Macho Grob. Baseman. Baseman. Were you pronounced it Baseman or Baseman? Bassman. He was mid-70s, sadly, very beloved player in England, an international master. He also he famously like drew against Botvinnik in Hastings, I think, in the 60s or 70s. I think that was kind of his greatest achievement. It's pretty respectable to get a draw against Botvinnik in a tournament game for an IM. It's cool to have even played Botvinnik for someone in our modern time. Not too many people who are still alive can say that. We took learning chess out of book. Basically a modern with g5 instead of g6. Mr. Coffee, welcome, good morning. How are things? He played the Grob versus Geary and drew. Actually, no he didn't. He lost. Did he draw? I think he lost. Did he draw? I don't know, Aspie. We have to look that up. I thought he lost it. Did he draw Geary? Maybe he did. Did they draw? You sure? D6, pawn takes pawn. Not really up on my Grob theory here, but it's Weird Wednesday and I like to play fun stuff. Maybe he drew, I can't remember. That was in like 2008. So what are we supposed to play? Kids, don't play the Grob. You know, that's all I can say. Just don't do it. Carlson had a game with white and he played Queen H4, same as you. Oh yeah, I know. Of course, Bijak. No, that's like a real thing. I didn't just make that up. You know, I played against someone on sound with black in that position. Of course. No, we know. Yeah, I thought it was a joke too, but it's not that much of a joke. It's not that easy for black. Can I play knight f6? Learning chess is an opening expert. He's like 1700, but plays the openings with literal perfection. Okay. I can do that. What's up with Queen A5? You know that I know that you know. Never to do this. Never play Queen A5. That's my Ben Feingold rule. Or we can rephrase it as Queen A5 is always bad. I'm a little manic this week, everybody. Hopefully we'll be back, to normal soon. I think I need some more medication. Hyper. I've been kind of hyper since the weekend. Alright, Queen A5. I just haven't been sleeping well. When I don't sleep well, it's almost like I'm in a sort of drunken state. Mr. Coffee, it's good to see you as always. Guys, don't forget to gift and donate some bits to the stream. We're cash poor. We can always use some extra cash. It helps support the stream. I put in an offer on a new apartment. And we'll need your financial support till I can sell my old apartment. 92. Okay. We'll play D6. He's basically playing the same-ish with white. Blunders a knight. Excuse me? Curious Mountain Crawler, thanks for being a subscriber. What do you mean blunders a knight? Blunders are us. But my memory suffers from neurofibromatosis. Say what? I just need more sleep. You need 14 hours and you can help? I'm going to be like cash poor until I can sell my old apartment. But alright. I'm so lucky with selling property. So now knight c6. There'll probably be like a housing market crash, like the minute I put my housing on the market. That's what typically happens. All real estate worldwide will like go down in value by 50% the day that I like list my apartment for sale. That's usually my luck. Typically, or there'll be like a global pandemic, but this time like all prices will go down. I'm going to Italy in 2 weeks from Monday. 12 days. Playing in the World Senior Championship. Hopefully we'll get some buy high, sell low. That's what I try to do. I have really bad luck with major real estate transactions, so. Go Federal Reserve. Actually, interest rates are rising, so it's like harder to find someone to buy your property because it's more expensive to take out a loan from the banks. That's why the real estate market has been slowing down, finally. Some issues with Lichess. There's a 3,000 euro fund blitz tournament. Wow. Wait, you mean like live? You said Gagunashvili was there. Step by Serbia? Oh, 11:11. I thought you meant like 11 o'clock, like today. On 11:11. Yeah, I could have taken the long road. I suck at blitz now. I'm going to Italy by plane. There's no direct... Isn't this crazy? There's like no direct flights from... Because Alitalia's gone, I guess. Like Alitalia like doesn't exist anymore, right? Like the Italian airline. It was like filed for bankruptcy or something. Isn't that right? It used to be like a major airline that had a lot of flights. They were part of like this partnership with like Delta and others. Now there's no way to take a direct flight from Budapest to Rome. I mean, how crazy is that? No direct flights from Budapest to Rome. Because neither like Hungary or... Actually, I should check. I should have checked like Wizz Air, I guess. Huh. I just hate flying like budget airlines. There's all these like drunken English tourists on the planes all the time. Maybe I should have checked Wizz Air though. They're so unreliable though. A lot of their flights are getting canceled. So I took like a normal airline, but I can't get a direct flight to Rome. It's still unbelievable. You can't get a direct flight from Budapest to Rome on a normal airline. It seems like it would be a fairly popular like route. What am I doing? Knight f6. I think I gotta play it. We gotta play it. I gotta fly to Zurich, then I've gotta fly from Zurich to Rome, then I've gotta take a train like 2 hours to the tournament. It's a long day. On the next 2 Mondays from Monday, 12 days from now. They'll like announce like COVID restrictions or something the day that I'm about to fly. Damn, learning chess. F4. That's seriously aggressive. trying to refute my Grobe. Learning chess? You're learning? We're all learning. That's an understatement. Grob is terrible. It's like the worst opening. So imagine the reverse Grob. It has come to our attention that it is 11-11, move 11. Move 11. Once I got upgraded to first class, it would be nice. First class is just like for companies that want to like waste a lot of money. It's unbelievable how expensive first class airfare is. It's just insane. They're just like burning money. It's like literally setting money afire, you know, for no reason. What kind of company, like, you know, people, let alone companies, can afford to just throw their money away so their executives can fly like first class? Alright, I don't know, guys. I think I made another mistake. Unbelievable. Wow. I should have just taken this bishop. Yeah, that's the problem. Learning chess. 1700. Whatever. Of course I should have taken this bishop. He's 1 in 27. Oh, he just won the last game. That was like the perfect engine game. In between move h3? What? That's not what I expected. It's a tax write-off, come on. It's not... It's still burning money. You can write it, like, some of it off. If I own a company, like, nobody's flying first class. That's why I don't own any companies. Damn it, dude. What the heck? I just sacrificed my queen. He's 1703. Oh, that's interesting. Uh-huh. You did notice that one weird thing about his ratings? The high Chess 960 rating? It's extremely unusual for someone who's supposed to be 1700 in Blitz to be 1700 in Chess 960. Chess 960 rating should be basically way higher inflated. So I only have a rook and a bishop for the... Wow, look at this in-between move he played. Who plays that? Who plays that? Seriously. What kind of 1700 plays e5 instead of taking the knight on h1? That's literally unbelievable. Queen e4. What? Okay, this is just super weird. Why would you not take my knight on h1? By the way, is like e5 the engine move there? Every time I play this player, it's just weird. I like Lufthansa. The short haul flights, there's no, wow, there's no first class. Wow, I was winning at some point, and then I was lost. Yeah, of course, I should have taken his bishop. This was a big blunder. This is a lot of weird mistakes by both sides in this game. I should have just taken his freaking bishop in the first place. But why did he give me his bishop in the first place? This is such a weird game. I mean, he has to play bishop g1. He plays knight d5. I could have taken his bishop. I didn't. I played e6. He finds bishop d2, which is a hard move to find. Then here. Then he plays this, which is another blunder. So it's like alternating between like brilliant moves and blunders. Bishop c3. Now he's like worse. And I didn't like think about this deeply enough. I walked into the trick with knight f6. g3, he finds that. I should have taken the other rook. I didn't realize my knight can get trapped by this. g3. Queen f3. And now he plays e5 instead of queen takes h1. I mean, that's kind of weird, man. Good morning, Delver. Then you don't play queen takes h1? Then you don't play queen takes h1? Like he was trying to play the Aster mate with bishop d3 and queen h7 or something? I don't know, man. Every time I play this player, it's just the really weirdest game. Rolandus Chess, thanks for joining our team yesterday. Lot. Yeah, Wizz Air seems really bad. It's like Saudi Arabian, or it's some kind of Middle Eastern country. One of the Gulf countries, I think, owns it, but it's like based in Hungary. But I don't think it's really Hungarian ownership. Rolandus Chess is next. Rated challenge? No. I'm in no condition. Oh, you're Rolandus Chess. Lot. That's Polish, right? That's the Polish, like low-cost airline or something. All right. Yeah, I mean, if you live in like Lithuania, of course, take a Wizz Air. All right, enough, Mr. Coffee. You're supposed to be a moderator, not a promoter of trash talk. Low-level jokes here. We gotta ban our moderator again. E4. Let's try this. The Edgar McCormick attack. When I played in 1990 in the U.S. Amateur Championship, this old guy, Edgar McCormick, he won the tournament ahead of me. I drew him in the last round in a Caro-Kann. He was playing this c3 on move 2. I never saw anyone else play this. But I guess you can use it as a way to play... Actually, it kind of makes sense. We can use it as a way... I guess you're supposed to play knight f6, though. We can use it as a way to do the Danish Gambit, like with the backdoor move order. Because Danish Gambit, like, if you play c3 or d4 takes, c3, black has queen e7. But here black won't have the option. I guess I'm transposing to a Goring gambit. But I think maybe like the best move is knight f6, right? Though I'm not sure what happens after knight f6, d4. Knight takes e4. D takes e5, d5. Black's probably equalized. Here you can take back or play knight f3, transposing to the Goring gambit. It's a good question. What is CD? Like, it's d5 is a... It's a Danish gambit declined. Plastic over paper. Paper, plastic. It's like rock, paper, scissors. Paper, plastic, metal. Yeah, I was surprised at McDonald's. They like make you pay for straws now. McDonald's has found a way to profitize like climate, environmental climate, policies. We're going to profitize selling straws. Do you remember the straw dispensers? You could take like unlimited straws. Alright, bishop e4 check. It's just like climate change is going to put more money in those McDonald's corporate profits. I ate at McDonald's in Serbia, actually. They're just going to find new ways to like cheat you out of money. The other thing at McDonald's, which was really shocking to me was, and this is kind of related, but they charge like 80 forints, which is basically like 20 something cents. 80 forints extra if you order to go. So, yeah, you're paying for the bag basically. So my paper bags for the food, I guess, cost 20 cents. 22 cents or something. How cheap is that? We should bring our own bag to McDonald's. I'd like to see what they would do. Like if you brought like a reusable bag, they'd be like looking at you weird. No, you should do it. Just order to go, bring your own bag, and then you don't have to pay the 22 cents. Okay, so d5 here, black has to exchange on c3. But is it worth it? It'll be fun. It'll be fun. It'll be dynamic. He's going to drop a piece. They're going to drop a piece if they don't play bishop takes c3 check here. So bring your own bag to McDonald's. And don't give McDonald's the extra satisfaction of charging you for the bags. Or don't use their, It just happens that I don't really like McDonald's that much. I never really did, but it happens to be like the only fast food restaurant that's in my vicinity, really. In my close vicinity. So I'll occasionally go there if I have no other option. Like breakfast, to get a quick breakfast before like a game, isn't so easy. So this is a funny position. White has to have a huge advantage here in terms of controlling the center. But you're right, Bijak. We shouldn't use McDonald's. Shouldn't go to McDonald's. You should always go to the local business, like not Starbucks, but the cafe on your street. You should not go to eat at McDonald's, but somewhere local. Absolutely. It's like chess.com. Eating at McDonald's is like playing on chess.com. Absolutely. How can I sit here and promote playing on Lichess instead of chess.com and then say I go to McDonald's? It's only like because The convenient choice. Yeah, I had an interesting game a while back with something similar with like bishop e2, but I shouldn't play bishop e2. Queen d4. Queen d4 wins material, but there's one minor complication. Queen d4, knight g6, queen g7, and then knight f6, and black's trapping my queen with rook g8. Our second rook g8 today. Ooh, that's a little disturbing. Seriously, queen d4, knight g6, queen takes g7, knight f6, threatening. Well, he's not trapping my queen though, because I have queen h6. So let's go a little deeper here. Queen d4, knight g6, queen takes g7. He really needs to play knight f6. Here we go again with a Sumahara-like position. Bishop d3, rook g8, queen h6. I mean, I believe that this is better for white, but I got in big trouble against Bijak. They do have good fries. I like Wendy's better, but Wendy's doesn't have international. I don't know why, but Wendy's never showed interest in international. I mean, it's too much competition. Burger King, I hate Burger King. Burger King, McDonald's, KFC. Wendy's is definitely better. We have Pizza Hut and not Taco Bell. We have Pizza Hut and KFC. But that's what I don't get. Why is there no Taco Bell? I feel like there might have been Taco Bell at one point in Hungary, but I can't remember now. I guess not. I guess I'm thinking of Pizza Hut and KFC. I thought they were all owned by the same company, is the reason why I'm bringing it up. I thought it was all like Pepsi. Pizza Hut, KFC, and Taco Bell were like part of the same conglomerate. They have International Master Menu price. They have the, yeah, Wendy's has the budget menu. I didn't expect this. But isn't black has queen f6, so knight takes c6, queen takes. But it's a pawn down, you know, black's a pawn down in this line. Development. You gotta play queen f6. Or queen h4 check, g3, queen f6. So look at that, black has 3 pieces developed to 0. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm up 2 pawns here. No, just 1. Feels like we're up 2 pawns. Because my pawn structure is good. The Chess Master menu. Oh, the cheater menu. They have a chess cheater menu. Just for Hans. No, I mean, Pizza Hut was better back in the 80s. I'm sure, like, the quality was better. Everything was better. Okay, h3, bishop e6, f5. h3 weakens the position. 100 million lawsuit coming. I'm not going to speak to that because I just don't have any legal knowledge. One field of discussion I have zero legal knowledge. I can't really speak to the merit or about the Hans lawsuit, but it was expected. It was expected. You know, I'm saying, like, I'm thinking he has ambulance chasing lawyers, like, hunting him down when they hear this story all over the news. He didn't have to go out and look for a lawyer. They were probably looking for him. I figure, you know, even if he wasn't looking to sue about it, but I have no idea what's going to happen with that. Very good question. You know, I'm not a big fan of Magnus, but I can't stand this Hans guy. He's just gross. Alright. Knight f3. I think developing is good, generally. We're gonna drop immediate tactic. Wow. So knight f3 doesn't cut it. Shoo. Knight f3 doesn't cut it. Immediate tactic. Knight takes e4. Yeah, what was I thinking anyway? I mean, I could sack a pawn, no problem. But it's not really like I want to lose my central pawn. Uh-oh. Keep an eye out, Mr. Coffee. You might want an apostrophe S there. Or an exclamation point. Extreme caution should be used. Man, Rolanda's very aggressive. But I mean, the guy was like blatantly toxic long before all this shit happened. You know, I mean, the only time I ever saw him like streaming live, I couldn't stand him. You know, it was just like, it's not just this. He's unbearable. Black needs to put pressure on that central pawn immediately there. You're down a pawn, you can't afford to take any time. H5 is too luxurious. We have to play rook e8 and pressure this and make me play king f3. My king could be pretty awkwardly placed, potentially to tactics, with like bishop coming to c6 or maybe this diagonal. I think black has some counterplay there, but h5 looks too slow. I could be wrong. I've been wrong a lot, but that's my feeling. We've had a lot of games today where my opponents are kind of like getting the initiative and I'm taking the material. Serbian buddy. Ah. I was like, what is that, Turkish? Oh my god, my time. I hate Hans. But are you like talking about it, you mean? It's good content. Yeah, man, of course it's boring to talk about him. But I didn't talk about it at all today. Till this minute. Of course we're sick of it. But I mean, the more exchanges, the more winning my position becomes. As the proportion of my material advantage like grows. You know, being one pawn up with all the pieces on the board is one thing, but be one pawn up with only like 3 pieces on the board is a very different story. Proportional. Proportionalist. Proportionalistic. A3. Hey, let's weaken the B3 square. I had bishop C4 there. Not sure it does anything. Ooh. We've got about half an hour left for the stream. Thanks everyone for tuning in. And for your very kind donations that are going to be coming in any moment now. Thanks everyone for supporting the stream by subscribing. We did have a sub today. Sub. WJ Live resubbed. I thought there was someone else. Yeah, you got a lot of games, Miro, so you should definitely submit a game for Thursday. Tomorrow night is our subscriber stream. Wow. Rolandus has some speed. You can't go to sleep on him. Too much time in your hands. Hey? Did I blunder yet? Maybe. 96. Hitting C5 and F4. Is black lost? Probably, but not so easy. I'd like to see the position when you played H5 if you have compensation there. You're losing here. Yeah. This is like the critical moment. You have like just enough compensation in this position. Literally. And you have to play this. You have to go with a rook to E8 and pressure E4. And I was going to play king F3, but apparently it's a mistake. Check this variation out. I didn't see it. I looked at knight A5 only when you're trying to play like bishop C6. But apparently black has knight B8. I mean, tell me that's not hard to find. Knight B8 with the idea of what? Bishop C6, knight here, and knight C5, like a Najdorf. That's a really big mistake. You gotta keep pressure on my center. My other option is to like give the pawn back, but I wasn't crazy about this. Apparently I'm still better. But my bishop like isn't great, you know. You're old. I'm old too. But I mean, you know, it's interesting. You got some compensation there. Iran's prayer. Not enough games, just bullet. Shabbed. But Shabbed has enough games. Iran's prayer, like we only play with people who have non-bullet games totaling more than 100. Maybe if we have no one else to play, I'll accept the challenge, but what just happened here? Challenge canceled. Whoa. What was that? I guess we'll play Iran's prayer. Dude's got 2,300 in bullet. I prefer to play someone who has 100 games or more. And I don't like bullet. We don't play faster than a 7+5. But normally I wouldn't accept him. We have no other challengers. You're supposed to have 100 games or more. This player has only... Bullet doesn't count. 45. Just a new account. New accounts are more likely to be like cheating. You know, I don't trust them. The Jabava. This counts as a weird opening for sure. It's kind of a dubious pawn sacrifice. But I just like it. It's fun. It's fun. whatever. So we'll see. That's like the third best move for white in this position. This is very interesting. Then I saw this amazing variation in this line. Was it here? There. No. Okay, knight c3 is a different line. It's a lot like a Scandinavian. But I don't see how it could exist in the Scandinavian. I don't think you could get the same exact position with a Scandinavian. I mean, I'm a clear pawn down here, but the compensation is real. So what am I doing again? Is queen f5 better? I thought it was queen h5. Why is that mere words can get someone in trouble? Dude, masturbate, seriously? Mere words can get someone in trouble? And a guy runs around with a hammer threatening to break kneecaps and beating old guys in the head isn't an issue? Yeah, it's an issue, man. He's probably going to jail for like 50 years. I think that's sufficient. He's going to be charged with attempted murder. So it is an issue. I mean, attempted kidnapping, attempted murder. He'll probably go to jail, like, minimally 30 years, but I don't know. Kidnapping a government official. But I agree, like, the way that people talk about this stuff is disturbing. They don't get him off on insanity, dude. He's toast. He's done, bro. Queen. What do I do now? Bishop takes? No. Knight d4. No, it's the way the Republicans and Elon Musk are talking about it. Like, it's not a big deal. Donald Trump. Sick. Of course it's sick. Oh, I just forgot. Hold on a second. We got an issue. I have another appointment I forgot about. No, I mean, okay. Bishop d6, h3. I have massive development. Yeah, I mean, we have compensation. I don't know. Doctor. Doctor, give me the news. Alright. We're good here. There's more to life than material. try. Let's try it. I gotta go, guys. And I forgot I was supposed to leave early today. The time change messes me up. Where's our time change? Damn it, I wrote it down and I forgot. Alright. My bad. This week was kind of crazy. One of the reasons why I'm more tired. Bam. Okay, knight d4. Knight b4. Bishop takes g3 check. It's not particularly exciting. Yes, it is 12:50 here. 12:54. So I have what? What? Huh? Should be right. Okay. I gotta meet one of my students. I left him hanging out. Do I have rook takes d2? Rook e8. Bishop versus knight. Yeah, it's a draw, probably. I gotta go anyway, guys. I mean, if he wants to try to win, he can lose. Okay. I gotta go, guys. Sorry, I was a little bit confused. Time to go. But we'll be back to normal schedule next week. Thanks, everyone, for watching. We'll see you soon. Thanks, Mr. Coffee, for your support, sir. Bye-bye.